Adventures of the Super Sons issue 2 shows just how much of an effect Superman and his villains have had on alien races, as the alien boy who would become Rex Luthor is inspired by the images he sees, beginning to base his entire life around them. In his education camp, he meets like-minded people, like a boy who would later become Joker Jr., as they dream of rebuilding the city they live in their own image. Soon they realize that they need a hypercube to do so, and the one person they know who has access to it is Superboy. In the present, Rex hits the depowered Superboy with his gauntlet, but the belt Clark gave John protects him with a force field. Rex continues to attack John, hoping to break the shield, but John escapes, and thanks to his training by Batman, is able to get the Shaggy Boy away from him, but in the process he's shot by Kid Deadshot. Damian meanwhile is still tied up with Joker Jr., who points a gun at Damian, telling Rex that he needs to get on with their plan. Rex says that they are planning on taking over John's body to get what they want, but the force field is stopping them. Pulling something from the ship, Rex reveals that they have kidnapped the puppeteer and are going to use his technology to take over John. Superboy won't let that happen, but Joker says that if he doesn't cooperate, Damian will be killed. Puppeteer says that the force field around John actually makes it easier for them to control him, so he activates his control device, taking control of Superboy. Joker Jr. meanwhile whispers to Damian, asking for Damian's help since he's not who he thinks he is. Boarding the ship, the group all head to the Fortress of Solitude, dropping Superboy off so he can go inside and steal the hypercube from within the fortress. With the cube in hand, Rex says that it's one of the oldest objects in the universe and it's a gateway to all 8 dimensions, and it will aid him greatly in extending the gang's influence over the universe. Rex grabs a gun, planning on killing Puppeteer and cleaning up the loose end. John can't let this happen, however, and using all of his strength, breaks the control and deactivates the force field, giving him enough time to jump in front of the villain and take the blast. With Superboy knocked out, Rex just aims at Puppeteer again, killing the man as Joker drags Superboy out of the room and to the cell where Damian is in. Joker tells Damian that they have work to do as he needs to get Superboy up and running again, and Damian needs to figure out how to give him his powers back. Damian refuses to believe the Joker and won't fall for his tricks, and Joker Jr. says that they are from the Cygnus system and their entire culture is built around celebrating Earth. Rex though liked the villains of the world and inspired himself to follow in their footsteps by killing Joker's parents to try and drive him crazy and turn him into an actual Joker, but when that didn't work he began torturing him. Joker says that he's the only one not loyal to Rex and wants to destroy their world, and while he can't prove anything he's saying, he gives Damian a box filled with synthetic kryptonite since the effects could be reversed. Joker leaves to buy enough time for Damian to reverse the kryptonite. As Rex and his gang celebrate their mission, Brainiac 6 is alerted to the escape pod leaving the ship. Rex thinks that it couldn't be Damian and John as they are locked up, and soon realizes that it's the Joker. Sending Ice Princess and Deadshot after the pod, the others go to investigate John and Damian, who is trying to reverse the gold kryptonite's effect on his friend. Damian's tests cause John's powers to explode as he's ripped into 2 beings, Superboy Red and Superboy Blue. Adventures of the Super Sons issue 2 was another fun issue that explained the motivations of the villains, the gang, making it a rather dark origin for these kids, especially Rex, their leader, but also keeping with the series' light-hearted and fun nature that made it a winning book to begin with. John's little sacrifice this issue was really something quite awesome, and just goes to show that he really is like his father in that even without powers they still want to help and still do good. I really love the idea of a world where they've effectively worshipped Earth's pop culture and culture in general, so I'm looking forward to know more about that world, like what's it like and whether we actually go and visit that world now that they're going into space. And I also can't wait to see what Damian's messing around with the synthetic kryptonite will have in store for John as well now that he's split into 2 people. I'm going to give this issue a 9.5 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.